o'clock, family. Thanks for coming back. Y'all seen the moon? So pretty. Here we go. So about 2 weeks ago, y'all, almost 2 weeks ago. Hey! What are you doing, dude? The fuck is that? Are you trying to jump out the window? What happened? I think he pushed her. His big ass. Oh. Put your window up some more. You alright? Okay. It's alright. It's okay. I'm just gonna leave it up high. Go ahead. Okay, y'all. Woo. Got my baby about to leap out the car, do a rescue or something. What is that bright shit behind me? Oh. Okay, here we go. So about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, the Guardians had a long conversation with me in my rest. Recently, I did a video, and I told y'all that they took me through the process of transitioning. Not just like took me through it, like told me about it. I felt it. I was there, as if I transitioned the other day. Not only that, they took me to when I did this to myself when I was 19, 20, and I woke up in the bag on a stretcher in an ambulance thing. I'm just trying to watch how I use words on here, and I woke up. I told y'all that story of when I did that to myself. And they took me back to that. They showed me like even then the process wasn't hard. When I left, it was an easy transition out. Like in real life, I left. I was declared gone for 7 minutes. And I just passed out on those steps of the YWCA in Trenton, New Jersey. And woke up. I remember everything that happened. I'm going through that right now. That's not the point. What happened, what was happening, and then what started bringing me back. And then I woke up in that black bag, that rubber bag, that awful smell. So the other day, they showed me what's to come. I'm not sure when it's to come, but we are definitely at the end of a time. And the destruction, the famine, the purging, the war, the awful way that people was transitioning was all shown to me. That's coming. They even talked to me and said, the reason that we're leading y'all to your divinity, meaning to eat right, like they constantly tell me that. That's why I constantly tell y'all that's what we have to do. Is because when you leave here, you don't want to come back. So if you cleanse your body out, you won't come back. Come back to what? First off, how are people going to leave? 2 ways people are about to start leaving the planet. I don't know when, but it's going to be 2 ways that people are going to leave. Some are going to leave by being taken. Our family and the cosmos are going to come to portals, spots, meeting spots on Earth, and people are going to be given the sign to go to these places. They're not going to know why they got to go to these places. Some of them are going to know, but they're going to be led to go to these places. These are a lot of the volunteers. These are a lot of the ones who's been in obedience and with righteous hearts and all kinds of stuff. They're going to be taken out of this place, off of the earth. And the rest are going to leave not so good. They're going to leave by, I have to watch my words and how I say it, but they're going to leave because they were hungry to the point that they had to transition. They're going to leave from this country, these countries, so-called leadership coming together and pushing buttons, setting things aflame, blowing things up. They're going to leave. A lot of people is going to leave the planet. Now, a lot of people talk about that's not going to happen because it's the new day, it's the fifth dimension and all of this stuff. Okay, y'all, a reality check. The Earth's fifth dimension is her mind. Her electromagnetic field is yours. Her level up is her mind. It's in her field. But just like if you level up, right now, either one of us, if we level up, we go fifth dimension spiritually, our physical bodies still have to catch up. Earth still has a physical body that has to be purged to match her fifth dimensional mind. So y'all all say, it's happening now, it's the shift. Say something. Your overstanding of time is what the problem is with people that's not overstanding what's about to go down. Like they say, one day to God is 1,000 years to man. Earth is going to purge in one day. One Earth day, this place is going to purge. But that is 1,000 years to you and your concept of time. So for 1,000 years, you don't want to come back here. When you leave, if you leave not in high vibration, you're going to have to come back. And you're going to be caught in that loop for that 1,000 years. There's your hell. You're going to be caught in a loop for the 1,000 years. The earth is getting her cleansing. But during that time, it's going to be a lot. This is why you have people like that man Musk going to the moon with 50,000 rich people. This is why right now they have that moon simulator, because they're about to leave. This is why you have a lot of the rich and so-called those in charge of so-called elite that's moving in the ground right now, because they know the earth is about to purge. So they're going to leave us in it. This purge is what the Guardian showed me a week and a half ago. They're about to leave us in this purge. But they don't know their damnation coming too. They have no idea what's waiting for them in their travels. So don't y'all worry about that. They will not survive this day. They will not survive this 1,000-year period. So you don't want to come back here. I need y'all to listen to me today like you never listened to me before. You need to listen to me like I told you December the 1st, 2019, what was coming. You need to hear me today. You need to share the video. You need to hear me today. The earth is about to go through a purge. Exactly when, I can't tell you. But a lot of bad things are going to happen to good people. So what you want to do is just prepare. Prepare yourself. Cleanse yourself. Be in prayer, meditation, close to your Godhead. Put yourself in the place of love frequency. Get yourself tuned up somewhere in your city. Get all as much as you can. You want to get yourself as close as divinity. What's divinity? Health. Healing is divinity. Get your mind right. They got all these things in your electromagnetic field. That's your mind. Just get, all you need is some vibrations. You don't need a whole bunch of journals. What you need is face yourself, face what the problem is, and get to some vibrations and get them to shake that shit out of there. I promise you, I'm witnessing this. You are not going to have to be dealing with it for the next 10 years. You don't even have that. I'm sorry for saying that. You don't want to deal with that for the next 10 years. You want to deal with your problems and get that out of your mental field. Get your mind straight. Get your body straight. Eat the way that you're supposed to. Eat what you are. Get the receptor blockers out. This is why they've given you receptor blockers, so you don't make it out. Make it out of what? Because you've just become food for these beings. It's harvest time, y'all. Remember, I told y'all the dream about that being. I was standing in the dark of night, and there was a little black boy. It was a little black boy being devoured by that thing, Schmeagol. It looked like Schmeagol from Lord of the Rings mixed with Voldemort from Harry Potter. And he was chewing into that baby while the baby was awake. And it looked up at me and said, "Your light's too bright, your light's too bright." And when he said it, it made me notice that I had a blue glow. I had a blue glow about me. That baby was glowing red. I looked out into the field. It was two colors moving around. But in the nighttime, blue and red. And all the ones that was red, these things was jumping on their back. Let me tell y'all something. Those things has just found the pathway to Earth. When CERN just did what CERN did that everybody was talking about, CERN opened that portal. And I need y'all to look into this. CERN opened that portal some months back. I think it was this year, February, I think. I don't know, remember. But and they talked about it. They actually opened a portal, and that one episode of The Simpsons, they were showing it when they went to visit CERN, and they opened a portal, and that black dot was just moving around, and then it just started eating things, and Lisa had to save the day and get that and shut that portal. The purpose of them opening that portal was to allow these other dimensional beings here on the physical realm. See, it's different ways to get here. I keep telling y'all that. You could come from, like the way I came. If I'd have came straight from where I was to here, you would call that a spaceship and a UFO. So some of us had to come through earthly women so we could deliver messages to you. I hope you processing that what I'm saying at this time. So I had to come through Mary, daughter of Francis, in order. Mary the Virgin, by the way. My mother's name is Mary, my father is Elijah. I had to come through so I could be equal to you. I had to go through what you go through. If I came in another way, I'm an alien. Or you could come through, and that's a vortex, that's a portal, it's a stargate. So to come through that, you volunteer, you go through a darkness, and you go down a portal. Her portal, the way women have babies, during the time of conception, what happens is the egg comes with the heart, like bubble gum. It's like the heart and the spine, because the spine is the electrical part of it, and then the heart sends out a vortex. The heart sends out a vortex. The beat of the heart, boom, 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 sends out a vortex. You come through a portal into the vortex, and then out the stargate, out your mom, and that's how you get here. But you are still, the beings that's coming through now, they not nowhere, they not like nothing or ghosts. They are a level of physical too. They are in their soul bodies called plasma. And plasma, I've seen it. It's like balls. It's like balls. And in that is a light. It's a bright yellow light and a fluorescent blue light. And that's a pure soul. Like your souls that's not bright. They got an amber hue to them. So your consciousness, I keep telling y'all, the soul is the body for your consciousness. It's your galactic. It's your universal body. So the soul enters the mother actually through the navel. It backs up in to her through the navel. I don't want to go too far. Where was I at? There's so much in this that I'm trying to tell y'all. I'll lose my way. Anyway, so let me get off of that. I'll figure out why I went there in a second. But, read in case somebody remembered. But, how they got here. So, those beings from other places, like some of us are going to leave here through vortexes. There's a planet waiting for us. It's an orange planet. I don't think it's Mars, but it's an orange planet that I was shown in January the 10th, 1998. A being, Michael, came to visit me, and he took me away. And he took me off the earth, and he showed me that these planets align. I thought that was for my birthday, because on my birthday, all the planets align. You don't have to believe me. June 19, 1969 at 8:21 a.m. All the planets align on that day. The one that was a little off was Uranus, which means I have power over all the planets. So I just looked that up. So that's what I thought they were showing me at the time, but they wasn't. What it was showing me, it was past our planets. It's an orange planet, which may be Pluto. Don't quote me on that, but I know that's the planet that's right outside of us. So maybe Pluto, and some say that Pluto is orange. So, but I know we're going to go from a vortex. And I think like places like my land is a portal. I keep telling y'all, we keep going through portals on my land. And then every time we do, all these UFOs show up. So it may be for that purpose. Maybe that's why you met me. Because I might say to those who have an ear, hear what the Spirit says to the churches, and say to you, it's time to get to Arizona because we about to jump ship. Or jump on the ship. Or something like that. I don't know, but I know the land that Source has me caretaking is a portal there. And that's what I really think it's for. I think I'm carnally, I'm thinking I want to tribe up and build something for the tribe, but it might not be that. So some of us go through portals. So we're going to go through a portal from here straight to an orange planet that's being prepared for us. Now, while that's happening, right now you have beings that's coming in the same way that we're going to go out, some of us. You got beings that CERN is opening portal for so they can come in. When they open these portals, it's going to other dimensions and planets that they're allowing these beings to come in. Now, these creatures can't see in the daytime. They can't see in the sun. They are cave dwellers. So they're going to see you by your light. What light? That light they gave you in that stuff. When they gave y'all that stuff, there's something in it called luciferase that glows under the black light. Now all the street lights are turning purple, but people are showing themselves under the street light, and those who got this, their skin is glowing, and that's the two colors. That's how you're gonna be identified. The people with the blue hue, you're gonna be identified. Your light is gonna show in frequency. Your soul is gonna glow because your soul has a fluorescent bluish light to it and a bright yellow light to it. So your soul is going to glow because the beings that's coming to help us don't have eyes like we do. Mind you, when he said that, the little boy, he said your light's too bright, and I saw all the beings. It was a being standing beside me. This being looked like he was about 6'7" or 7 feet. He was a jet black chocolate bald-headed man, naked with no hair nowhere. And he was big and strong, his body was cut. He just looked at me and said, it's time for you to go. Because war, they were coming. And then I looked, they were coming from all over the place. They were coming for war. And that's going to happen on this planet. You don't want to be here during the purge. Is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Get your shit together. Get yourself, I don't give a shit about your age. Because listen, the thing about it is I'm old, I don't feel like this. What you're gonna feel like is your ass is coming back. You gotta get yourself illuminated to 144,000 megahertz. You have to glow. Your light, your vibration has to vibrate. It's not, I keep saying, y'all always talking about high vibration. It's fast. Your shit got to vibrate fast as shit to get to 144,000. Think about using a tuning fork. A tuning fork, you can use a tuning fork at 528 hertz. What that means is this thing is vibrating 528 times per second. That's what hertz mean for those who don't know that. 528 times per second. You got to vibrate at 144,000 times per second to get out of here. Get yourself connected to the earth. Get into your earth rituals. Get your intake right. Get your food right. Get your connection right. Get your family right. This is the time. This is the time for collective spirituality. You better let go of what you think's going on around you. You better let go of what you think you're involved in. If your job got you to the point that you can't connect to spirituality, that's going to be your downfall. See, when that thing came on the land, that was a time, I kept telling y'all, that was a time for people to get themselves, to start getting themselves together spiritually, because they made you stay home, but you survived. So we complain about what happened during that time, but what a lot of people didn't realize what happened is we got to get closer to family if we so chose. We got to get closer to our Godhead and our spirituality if we so chose. We got to become more one with the self if we so chose. But most of us just sat in that shit and complained. The earth calmed down. The world came to a calm during this time. You feel me? The world came to a calm. So it's time for some of that round the fire kumbaya shit right now. I don't care what you into. You better hold somebody's hands. We are the world type shit right now. Let go of this world. Be in the world, but not of the world. Right goddamn now. Because it's coming. I can't tell you a date. They did not give me a date. But I know time is up. You're going to start seeing people leaving. It's going to be through food. It's going to be through homelessness. It's going to be through it was too cold this winter and all these people perished. Get your shit together. Don't come back in this day. Because if you come back, you're going to be in the loop. If you come back, you're not going to have the ability to ascend, because the energy on the earth itself, not in her field, but in the earth itself, is going to be so low vibrational because it's being purged to go into her next level. But the purging, it's like saying somebody is ill and we're going to get them better. So we got to give them this bitter, we all good, but we got to give them this bitter herb. And that bitter herb starts fighting the demons in their body. So they start throwing up. And you don't want to be here for that. You know, on the other side of that is total health. But they got to go through that purge. And during the purge, it's low vibrational. Earth is about to jet. She's about to go into her next level. And it's only going to take her one day. But that's 1,000 years to us. So say you leave out of here and you don't have yourself together, you're going to come back during the purge and you're going to have to stay here the whole 1,000 years. Meaning, if you live to be 100, 200, you're going to leave and you're going to come back. You're going to be here. You're going to keep going through that cycle. You're not going to have the opportunity to get it together. It's going to be too late. Let's just grab some water while we're here. Because I saw we was pretty low today. What's today? Already Tuesday? Mm-hmm. Drinking a lot of water or something. I think I've been drinking extra water for sure. Just flushing mucus out here. You feel me? If you feel scared with what I'm saying right now, maybe you should. Because maybe that'd be what it take. Excuse me. Maybe that'd be what it take for us to get it together. But I've never brought you nothing that was a lie. Your only job right now is healing. The rest of this shit, I promise you, it don't matter. They are resetting the whole thing, and this is why they reset. It's not going to matter. Money, none of it. If you don't want to be in the system, anyway, this is what's about to happen. They changing the money system over to crypto and all this other stuff. Everything going over to the metaverse and all this other stuff. If you don't want to be a part of that, then you got to learn to survive, because in order to be a part of that, you got to have this. They making it where you got to have this or you're about to be a fugitive in this country. and the countries around the world. Right now, they are in the Supreme Court fighting for everybody who got this as their property, and they want to put y'all in them camps. I told y'all that shit a month ago. They are at the Supreme Court fighting it right now. Already in regular court, whatever you call it, they already said, yes, they are your property because that shit was patent. But what's patent? It's not the chemicals. We ate a lot of patent chemicals. It's the living thing in it that's patent, that's inside of you. They own the living thing. Just like the next way they're going to come through for those who don't do this, they're going to come through with the cricket food. That food now, with that new ingredient, crickets in almost everything, y'all better look at it. Because if they detect it in your system, you are patented. The crickets are owned by that little short man and his facilities. I need y'all to listen to me today. He owned the facilities. The crickets are in that. Because the crickets are alive. So they have patent nature now. They had to figure out for a long time how to patent nature. Because they couldn't do it. They couldn't patent the herb. They couldn't patent the grass. They couldn't patent the animals. But now they've done it through stuff called what they put in people. And inside of that, let me say it again in case you didn't hear it. Inside of that is a living thing called the Hydra. And I think that's why Source gave us this water thing. I'm about to do this thing directly for that. Remember how I told you how what's inside of my body to constantly was to show me anytime I do that water thing, I'm dispelling all the mucus and parasites. Go to my Total Healing Packet group on YouTube and you will see it. The shit coming out my body. Not YouTube, Facebook. Total Healing Pack. I'm taking pictures and I'm putting them up so y'all can see it. I want to do it here. It might be too graphic and they might flag me or something. I don't know. Because I put the shit on here. I don't care. The shit is coming out my body in like balls of spaghetti. And my stomach will just start churning like they be fighting when I'm under the water. And I'm under that spell. And it just start going through my body and destroying them. Because remind you, the Hydra is that Greek mythology thing. Look that up. Hold up. It's that Greek mythology thing that when you kill it, it multiplies to 2. That's the same thing that they put in people. So if they got that in them, that's why they own people now. Because they patent something living. And then they put it in people. The same thing with the crickets. These crickets are coming out of the lab. I told y'all, they woke me up in my sleep and told me to find it. I did all of this research and I found it. That little man, he has funded this project, millions and millions of dollars, that's making all these cricket food. They're making up that's breeding the crickets. Mind you, that same little man is breeding 3 billion mosquitoes a day, releasing them. Right now, they're released all over Florida. Get the fuck out. So if they have successfully vaccinated somebody from a mosquito. Listen to me. Those mosquitoes are patented. So now, whether you with it or not, that's why Source gave us sound healing to the 5th level. That's why we got this. That's why we got this. Because Source put something together that man didn't think about. And all of this that we can learn about water therapy and all of this programming water. Source took us back to the womb, the way it was done in the womb, where the amniotic fluid programmed us. that amniotic fluid entered the vagus nerves. The sound, the vibrations in it, and programmed that baby. The Zen mobile itself don't even look like a mechanical thing anymore. I see it as a womb. I see what Source is saying. This is not nothing new from the beginning of time. From when I first had a baby as a primordial, that baby was being programmed by the amniotic fluid. This is why I had this dream, this recurring dream. I never knew what it meant. I'm standing on what looked like the end of the world at water. I got this gray sweater on. This gray sweater I had for years and years and years. finally got rid of that gray spreader with the tear. I might not have got rid of it. I think I put it in that bag that I put it in the garage, and I never got rid of it. But this wool sweater that I had was floating in the water, and then all the people was like looking at the water, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, that's not water. They was like, it is. This is the ocean. I said, nope, it's amniotic fluid. And I had this dream over and over and over, and couldn't figure out what it mean. There was more stuff in the dream. I couldn't figure out what it mean. I overstand now. Source had me facing the amniotic fluid, because that's what programmed all of us. And this process that I've been given to do with the water is the same process as how we all were programmed in the womb, y'all. It wasn't like just programmed water, people drinking programmed water, they're teaching out there. It was water speaking to water. Water talks. Moving water talks. Listen to what I'm saying. Moving water talks, still water reflects. So moving water, when you at the ocean, is speaking to you. That is programmed with nature and the sounds of nature and the happenings of nature. That's why you can go to the ocean and relax at the beach and go into some deep ass meditation. I don't know why I dreamt that. That was the water relaying messages to you, because moving water speaks. Where my glasses? What's that last word somebody just texted?
Amazing.
Moving water speaks. Your mother's water, the amniotic fluid, was moving water. Moving by what? Number one, if nothing else, by her heartbeat. The baby was programmed by the amniotic fluid was programmed by the heartbeat. That water constantly moving and programmed the baby. Listen, programmed you. So this is not your first time under the command of water. It's not your first time. That's why our bodies are responding. We know this language already. Are y'all listening to me? I didn't even know I was here. We know this language already. Anyway, what they saying, I gotta go. Y'all listen. So the word is cleanse out, so that you're the way y'all talk, so that you would be of high vibration. You have to. That's why all of these things, all of these people, all the people that has come was to get you back to your divinity for this moment. You don't want to come back through that hell. You know how they talked about hell and like you're going to be going through it like the same night 1,000 years? That's what the hell is about to be down here. This place, doing her purge. Doing the purge is what it's going to be like. You don't want to be down here for that. Some of you may be here and perish in that. You don't want to come back. You don't want to come back. Take me through the comments real quick, because I'm gonna go, because I'm so hungry. I'm gonna get into this soup.
Okay. Angela 28 said peace. Infinity 9K said peace, goddess. P Mafia said hello, love. Bobby said it's depressing. And then Bobby said, yep, nobody wants to talk about that. We haven't won yet physically. Beautiful Love says, yep. Nike Changela says they do know what's coming to them. Beautiful Love says, thank you. Bobby says, yep, had to come in human form. Sister Zakara says, yes, sister, we are aware. You are not alone. Thank you for telling. Bobby says, my birth year. Angel Wing says, what about the ones born from C-section? Merca.
I don't know what that means. Well, it's nothing behind me. Why is it doing that? What about the ones born from C-section? You get what that means?
What about the...
Is the cats in?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's saying something back here. Far from anything. Or it does that when something is moving. When I'm backing up. Like, if something moving.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so from C-section, so she had a C-section. She didn't have a baby natural. That's what it sounds like.
I know what that means.
Okay.
What about it? You didn't answer me. You just repeated it and explained what a C-section was.
Oh.
No, what about it? She said, what about it?
Oh.
What did she say about it?
She said, what about the ones born from C-section?
What about what?
Yeah, okay.
Right. You just told me what a C-section was.
Then Merker Shepherd said less than 20 days left of diesel.
Mm-hmm.
BB Life says peace, everyone. Beautiful Love says thank you. Serenity Seeker says wholeness, everyone. Beautiful Love says yep. Serenity Seeker says what's coming? I just got here. Bobby said the people have no idea. That's the saddest part.
Mm-hmm.
Then Bobby says hell ram. Jesse K says yep. Myself says hello. Queen Jetlo says patent means it's stronger than the generic version and it's more bioavailable. You absorb it more.
Mm-hmm.
Raquel Survival said, is there a way to purge the Vaseline out of you?
I think it is. I think that's why Source gave us sound healing for this time. As I was saying, like it's not. There's certain things in it that needs to come out. Like the Hydra has to be destroyed. I can't legally say what I know on here, but yes is my answer.
Scarlett says hello. Jaja says amazing. Ryan Lee says all true. Myself and I says I'm listening.
Okay, let me just say that. Look up Dr. Jennifer Daniels and what she does. Um, I would get on that regimen. That's not going to destroy it, but it's going to weaken it. And then you need tones to destroy it. Go ahead.
Um, Ryan Lee says get in tune with nature. Serenity Seeker says thank you. Y says so many people lined up for that. I never felt the need.
Mm-hmm.
Super Duff says thank you. Angel 28 says I love you and thank you for sharing this much needed message for me. Sister Zakara says go eat. Scarlet King says thanks. Y says are we
Hey, my
talking about
Scarlet.
those male mosquitoes? Jesse K. Oh, took the message back. Well, Angel Wing says
You know,
Sunday.
Scarlett, I wish people could see you. One of my supporters recently, her name West something. I wish she was here. She put in the last video I did after. I don't know where she got this from. She was like something about I'm prejudiced. She was like, you prejudiced. Like maybe that's why you ignore me. I'm not sure at all. She never responded. I gave you a gift before, and maybe that's why you ignore me because I'm white. She said, no, don't make white look crazy because I don't know where you got that from. And that's the exactly same video I said other people support me more than my own. So maybe she was talking in the comments and I didn't respond. I don't know. I don't see all the comments and I don't get on here to respond to all comments. I'm not, don't summon me. Just let me do what I do. If I get to your comment, I do. I'm not obligated to talk to anybody. And if I see comment, I'm not ignoring anybody on purpose or nothing like that. I just didn't see shit. That ain't one of the ones I saw, or I didn't feel like reading comments that day or whatever. But it's nothing personal. I'm not mad at nobody because if I was upset with you, I would block you from my channel. I wouldn't. I don't play those kind of games and mind games. I'm just gonna ignore her or him. What the fuck is that? I'm not a child. You mean get away from me? I would block the shit out you. So I ain't even got to deal with you at all. So I whatever. Go ahead.
Angel Wing says some babies come out of the mother's star or portal. So I am just wondering about babies born to C-section. Are babies born of C-section star seeds or in or incarnated alien?
I don't get into any of those words, star seeds, and I don't care about any of those things. My just my belief. I believe if a baby didn't come out of the portal, there may be some energies that baby didn't get if she didn't come out that Stargate. If she came through that vortex, see the portal is when it's like when you send when that mother send that message out, that's the portal, and they come in through that vortex, go out through the Stargate. So it might be some energies missing, but I believe that can be straightened out through frequencies too. Like just have to clear something out, or add something to the being. Like what happens in that process. um I don't know, it could be a sound. You feel me? Like a sound when Think about it. When the water break, that's a sound for us. Something happens in that, like the Big Bang. And then maybe it's nothing, or maybe it's something in the sound of when we sliding out and then into this space. So I don't know. I don't personally know. But I would just take the person to the earth and ask the earth to make corrections, show you what corrections need to be made. That the earth talks to us. You just gotta listen. Go ahead.
BB Life says, I've been getting bit by mosquitoes lately and they have been leaving huge n- knacks on me.
Yeah, use look into that the terpenes for that shit. Look into the terpenes and Dr. Jennifer Daniels, and look into get some oil, any kind of oil to do. But I use like moringa oil or grapeseed, something like that. Get a carrier oil, like to like 4 ounces of carrier oil. I might put like I don't know what your skin can handle, so I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you what I do. 4 ounces of a carrier oil, carrier being grapeseed, jojoba, whatever, some kind of oil like that. If you ain't got a lot of money, then use the oil out your kitchen cabinet, like canola. If that's all you have, then that'll work. I would put like 10 drops of peppermint and 10 drops of cinnamon in it. Sometimes I put more, maybe 15 each. Sometimes I put 20 each. Make it really strong, and then rub that on your body. Insects don't like it. I could literally, I could put it on my feet and my hands and go in my garden into an ant mound. They will not at all come near it. So even in my garden, I buy Vaseline and mix cinnamon and peppermint with it and put that on stuff, and ants can't stand it. Um, no, I don't use eucalyptus. I use cinnamon and peppermint. And shit is powerful. So that may work too. I don't know, but I know this worked for me and anybody else who use it. So mosquitoes don't like it. I'll come outside during monsoon, and I could put it all any place on me that's exposed, and it'd be full of, because monsoon, so mosquitoes everywhere. They won't touch me. Okay, what's happening? What they saying?
85 Import says, what's up, my great sister? And then BB Life says, not
Okay,
80.
hold on. Oh, no, mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. 85 Import says, back at it doing your work. Cheeky says, in the TV shows Agents of Shields, the enemy was Hydra. It looked like a squid. No coincidence.
Not at all. Not at all. That's what's in people's bodies right now. You need the proper frequency to destroy it. Because anything else, it has to blow up, or it'll multiply itself, so it has to be dissolved. You know what I mean? Like you imagine, like if you doing, like if you got a singing bowl, crystal singing bowl, and you doing it, wong, 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 it blows up. Or somebody who could sing and break glass. What happens is they match that frequency of the glass. If you match a frequency of a thing, it will the frequency of a thing will destroy a thing. If you come into your frequency, the frequency that you are, it will blow you up. It will dissolve you. You don't want to blow it up, because what'll happen? It'll multiply itself. It just put it in many more pieces. But you want to match its frequency, so it'll dissolve it. It'll completely destroy everything about it. So that's why I know it's frequency. And I think it's as simple as Stanun in an affirmation played to these water fountains. Go ahead.
85 Import says, a real cold winter is coming like never
Yeah, it
before.
is. For a lot of people.
Alan C says, turpentine. Jessica K says, I appreciate you, Sika.
Thank you.
The Restore Basket says, turpentine. Yes, Jennifer Daniels is not on YouTube anymore. 85 Import says, it's 82 degrees in the fall.
She has a channel. She's on something. She get her email, because she come on every Sunday somewhere. I forget where. I think I get the email for it every Sunday, and because she got put out of the United States for teaching this. She's in Cuba, I think. Go ahead.
Angela Johnson says, thank you. Melvin Reed says, do what you do if you have time. Me, myself, and I. What about the blood moon tonight?
Oh, tonight is it? We
Mhm.
haven't. When about the when is the eclipse? We're about to have an eclipse too. Moon eclipse. Go ahead.
Angel Wing says, thank you. And then Angel Wing says eucalyptus with oil
I
and
seen it.
peppermint. Um, 85 Import says I debated at her one time and she didn't block me. You know, I had to grow to like her channel, and I did, and I support her channel. She doesn't have hate. You just gotta grow to understand. Very intelligent.
I
That's
appreciate that. Who's that?
85 Imports.
I appreciate that. Go ahead.
Angel Wings. Cool. I will have to try Vaseline and cinnamon for ants and
Mm-hmm.
peppermints.
Cinnamon. And they just can't. You could take just cinnamon powder and sprinkle it around the garden. Ants don't like that. I don't know what it is, but they don't like it. And I'll put that oil on my feet. Hold on, let me get the lights on here for a minute. But anyway, go ahead. Let me keep
And
going.
then Angel Wings, she says lunar eclipse tonight.
Oh, is it tonight? Okay.
Angel Johnson says a
A podcast. I'm
podcast.
looking.
Oh,
Okay, y'all, love y'all. I'm gonna go eat. Okay. Share the video. It's not a game. It's not a game. I don't play with people's lives like that. I'm not benefiting at all from telling y'all this. So I didn't make $1. You could donate those Cash App CEKA, but um, I need y'all to just really listen to me with this one, because a lot of bad things are gonna happen to good people, right? So you need to get clean so that you will illuminate, right? All of us, just do it together. Let's just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. It's a good time. I'm telling you, fuck all that cake and stuff. Thanksgiving, you don't know when this is going to go down. You got to start cleansing out. I know y'all preparing and putting money in. That's why they do shit around this time of the year. Get that filth in you, and then you're going to go at it again Christmas, and you're going to go at it again New Year's. Listen, turn your sights from this world and the shit that he done put in front of you. Everybody about to get diabetes. You got to get it out your system. You got to get on frequency. Get away from this shit. Get some goddamn water and some lemon and some fruit and some vegetables. Right now, make your own soups. Go get some fresh vegetables, what you can afford. If you can't afford organic, then just get the ones with the pesticides, but just don't get the GMO. Take some vinegar, grapeseed oil, grapefruit seed oil, put it in that for any parasite that could be in it. Baking soda and vinegar. Make a mix of that with some water. Wash all your vegetables off. Anything in it, it'll burn it out. It get a lot of them toxins off. Other people know other remedies. Wash it. Make yourself some fresh soup. I'm eating soup all winter. That's gonna be the bulk of my foods. Just soup all winter. Just doing my best to keep it light. Like I had some processed the other day. I had that vegan uh what's it called? Reuben.
mm-hmm.
But you better know I came home the next day after I ate it, and then tomorrow too I'm taking a pull anything out. I'm taking a some I've been taking magnesium chloride to make sure my gut is flushed out, and I take colon pills every night, so nothing's sitting on my gut. Get that stuff out of there. Just get everything out. You feel me? All this meat that y'all eating, you got to get it out because it's bad business. You're not eating the best of it. So I don't believe in eating it. Even when I didn't believe in it. But if you're gonna do it, then you damn sure enough don't want to be doing it with that all that adrenaline that's been releasing those animals. You don't want to eat that. You don't want to eat it with all them hormones and stuff that they injecting in it. I just watched this video last night where the butcher was saying that meat, that fresh steak that was just put out was real. It was real old, but the lady was like, how? Because it looked red, real red. They inject it with this stuff and make the meat turn red, and then it's good for another 3 weeks. Y'all eating rotten food and everything. Everything. We eating rotten food. Yeah, we about to go into this water fast. We about to fast on this water down here, but this program water. But um, when I there we go. What's her name?
Ayana.
She'll kill me. Ayana comes. Yeah, Bobby. We ain't got no time to bullshit. And I told you everything you do got to be for the cause. It got to be. I'm not sure why you just put your cash app in my thing. What's up with that? What was somebody? Was there something happened that I missed? What was that about?
No, I didn't see anything in it.
Yeah, we don't have time. We don't have time to BS. Get yourself together. Get into your talents, which is your tools. Help save this place. You get the message to other people through music, through dance, through art. Get the messages out to other people. We all just have to come of the same mind right now. I'm so serious. We got to have that spiritual mind, that love mind. And listen. For that's 156 people, 72 likes. Y'all give me a thumbs up. At least pay it forward with that. Um, we got to get on the same accord. Those of us that's thinking alike, we need to start doing meetings. We got to link up and grow this vibe. You know, they say if 1% of the world, 1% of us, and it's what, 7 billion? I don't know what 1% of 7 billion is, but if 1% of 7 billion people come together in unison, we'll stop all of this. Email me. I've been trying. You know what? Every time I've been asking for the last week and a half, for people in Arizona. I wanted one person to connect with me so I could do them on a Zen mobile or whatever. But nobody want to connect. They say, okay, I want to connect, and then so I just gave up on it. Whatever. But anyway, email me. Let's see where we at. Let's see where we at. Just know I'm bullshit free. Just know I'm not that person. I don't want to gossip with you. I don't want to know all your problems. I just want to talk about solutions and act on them. I don't want to be nobody's dumping ground. I don't talk to me about all this shit. I don't feel like it because I'm a sound healer. So you putting that shit in me. You feel me? I'm not interested in all your problems. I'm interested. I'll listen once. I'll listen to your bullshit, whatever's going on in your life once. Then the rest of our conversation need to be about solution to fix it. Don't just keep talking about it. I'm not your therapist. Keep talking about it. Keep talking about it. What are we doing? That's all I care about. I get real frustrated too. I will walk the hell away from all of it. I can't. I ain't got time. Look at the times that we're in right now. This is a time of solution. You feel me? We just gotta act. Action. So what we want to do. So anybody want to link up, hit me in an email, but be about it though. Be about it. I get frustrated quick with bullshit. I'm not going to gossip with you. Don't hit me up talking about this other YouTube. I'm not interested in what people doing. I don't give a shit what their channel's doing, what they talking about. Don't gossip with me. I guess that's why people don't. People have, they'll hit me an email. You heard what such and such said. I don't give a shit. That has nothing to do with me. I don't want to gossip about people. I want to know, what do we do to get up out this shit. I want to know what else I need. If gossiping about them, is that bringing my light down? Because I want to illuminate 144. And I got enough of my own shit that I done to myself that I got to make corrections. So I ain't got time for that. Let's get it. What are we doing together? Have a plan. You email me, send me a picture. If you don't send me a picture, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to nobody who don't send me a picture and find a problem with that. Y'all looking at me. I got over 1,000 videos on YouTube. You can see me at different angles. I'm everywhere. And then y'all feel funny about sending me a picture. If you feel funny about sending me a picture or two, give me a couple angles. Let me see you. Don't email me if that's a problem too. Because y'all be real weird about that. Talking about that's weird. Whatever. Then don't. I'm not the person you want to talk to. For real. Okay, I'm hungry. I want some soup. Here we go with dumb shit. These people be coming in, dating sites and shit.
Let's see.
Hold on. Why you don't be removing that stuff?
I was just getting ready to.
It should be gone. It disappeared or something?
Well, yeah, it is.
You gone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I blocked the channel. Sometimes it be that lady Sharon, them old ladies down there in Florida. Because I didn't want to work with them or whatever. Them ladies was hating on me. They started doing crazy shit. Like, she was weird about it. She had some kind of obsession. So that she was doing shit like that in my life. It could be her. I don't know. I like to meet her in person so I can put her ass in the chokehold, tell her to stop acting stupid. I'll put my YouTube name and subject of the Cash App so that you would know it's me, my husband, and I. Oh, who's this? Molly. Thank you, Molly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Um, okay, y'all. So just get on it. Y'all know what y'all gotta do. Share the video. I don't care if y'all never see me again. Get on your shit and save yourselves. You don't want to come back here right now. And some of you will leave the hard way because of what's about to happen. And again, that's why they showed me the process of transitioning. Don't fight it. If it comes to that point, just let go. Let that go. Let that breath go. You'll have an easy transition out of here. I mean, from one state to the next. Just go to the next state and get out of here, away from this. And we'll be wherever we are going to be at for that one day, which is 1,000 years, Earth time, for that one day while the purge is happening. And I think some going to come back or whatever. However, that's going to happen. So, it's not a joke. I know it took me 2 weeks to even tell y'all this. It was just, I know it's just hard on some people. I could just feel it putting fear in people, especially elderly people. And I don't want it to do that. I didn't know how else to deliver it, but just to tell the goddamn truth. I didn't want to put fear in y'all at all. But it's real. I'm not bullshitting. Pull your cards on me on that shit. I'm not bullshitting you. So and I see y'all real soon. So oh yeah, get over to the other channel, Zen Wombs too. Everything Sound Healing is gonna be over there. Everything Sound Healing is gonna be over there, okay? Zen Wombs, she's gonna put it in the thing real quick. Zen Wombs and the number 2. Yeah, she said you did well. Go eat. I appreciate it because I'm so hungry. You put it in there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. Okay, that's the channel right there, y'all. Zen Wombs 2. Everything's down here, and I'm about to put out some powerful stuff over there. I just want to get it all in one place and organized. So go over there, and I'll see y'all real soon. I love you. I'm about to go enjoy this suit.